all the films.
Well, Cuphead and his common man, they like to roll the dice. By chance they came on a devil's game, and gosh, they paid the price. Paid the price. And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission.
Wait, the clips are stuck. No, I don't know how to work this.
Well, the devil will take their
Wait.
heads.
Thank you. Yep. Yep. King Dice. One of the villains, as we see in the Cuphead series. Those of you that don't know who King Dice is, other than he's from the Cuphead series, he's well known as being the devil's right-hand man. He also has a job to, serve the devil, but also to stop Cuphead, the main character in his own series, the Cuphead series, after making a bet at a casino. Now, why is he trying to stop Cuphead? Well, Cuphead did just deal with the devil. Of course, because, the game is called Cuphead, Don't Deal with the Devil. Still, after dealing with the devil and lost, now Cuphead made a deal with the devil and to collect all the souls of the Cuphead world and give it back to King Dice or the devil. But King Dice's job is to stop Cuphead by any chance. Because, he doesn't want to lose his bet. So, now getting into the moveset. Now, things we need to know with King Dice, he'll be light heavy with 2 jumps. He would be very tall, since he's pretty much 6 feet. But I imagine him to be pretty slow at speed and walking. You had no additional move options. Now, for King Dice's jab, we can have him first use his wand. And apparently he has a wand. And Super Smash Bros. I mean, he is a spirit right now in Super Smash Bros. But you see he has a wand. And I bet he has the wand in the game too. Or at least in the series. But who knows? All I know is he does in the Super Smash Bros. Game. Anyways, moving on. Now, for his first jab, we can pull out his wand, or composing stick. I'm just going to call it stick. A stick. Yep, that's what I'm going to call it, a stick. Now, you'll pull it out, swinging just like that, then slashing it downwards. Finally, ending the jab by swinging it straight upwards. Kind of working like how composers just, compose, people. How should I say, a cappella or a band. This jab may be repeated, by the way. So, continuously spamming the jab would quickly send him back to his 3-hit jab. Now, for his dash attack, we're going to have a cartoonish effect happen, having his head turn into a giant dice and quickly rolling. This is kind of based on the cartoonish effect that I mentioned a few seconds ago. And also, the ability of him somehow growing. I don't really understand that in Cuphead. All of a sudden, King Dice is just 6 feet. Apparently, that logic doesn't matter. Apparently, Cuphead characters can grow size. It's either that, or I guess Cuphead is really, really small. But this is the only thing I can thing for his dash attack besides something, well, boring. Moving on, his side tilt can do a roundhouse kick. This is kind of based on his outro when leaving a aisle dice house, when he just roundhouse kicks and then spins straight down underground. But mainly, the kicking part is what I'm basing it on. The up tilt, we can have him detach his head and quickly spin it. One, it's another thing based on a cartoonish effect, but two, he also has the ability to detach his head. Now, and finally, for the down tilt, we can have him roll a dice, since his name is King Dice. The dice is kind of rolly and does bounce. It also is a small projectile with a small hitbox. So, yeah, it may be reflected. Now, for the side smash, we can have his hands turn really, really big and then claps. This is a little bit based on when he summons a pink dice in his boss battle. When he claps and then summons, well, a pink dice. His up smash, we can have him smoke a cigarette. And then, yep, another cartoonish effect, but I thought this would be really cool to see. After you charge up, yeah, he'll look like this while he's charging up. But then, letting go of the trigger, we have him smoke up a huge bullet, setting it straight upwards. And yes, if you may be wondering, the longer you charged up, the bigger and more powerful the bullet would be. And finally, for the down smash, this is kind of based on the Cuphead series, at least the intro as we see him have. We can have him first do a twist attack as he's getting ready, then spin, and finally ends the smash by doing the splits. Once again, based on the first clip, as we saw in the Cuphead show. Now for his neutral air, we can have his hands turn giant again, but this time having spin, hitting everywhere, hitting both sides of him. The side air can have him pull his stick again, stretching it forwards. The back air, we can do a roundhouse kick back. The up air, we can do kind of like a composing act again, swinging it straight upwards. And finally, the down air. Remember the clip I showed you for the side tilt? We're bringing that back. Now, for his down air, we can do kind of like a spin attack, acting like a drill kick. Once again, based on his outro when going underground out of his houses. Now then, Cuphead will grab with one hand and pummels by hitting the foe with the other. Now for the side throw, we can have him do an overhead toss. The back throw, we can have him do a spin throw. The up throw, we can have him throw the foe straight upwards. And the down throw, we can have him throw the foe on the ground, but then steps on the foe 3 times, then setting them a little bit forwards. Of course, this would be King Dice's most obvious attack, well known as his card attack. This will have him summon many cards, and of course, this is kind of his only attack. Besides all the minions he summons, how would this work in Smash and look in Smash will kind of look like this. You can have him summon multiple stacked up cards that would just slowly walk like that. As you may see, it is very spammable, but you may just dodge this. As you see, there is such thing as the pink card. Yep, as in Cuphead, if Cuphead touches anything pink, he would jump and not get damaged by the pink object. He would just jump off it. However, I wanted this to be fair in Smash. Even though the opponents are not Cuphead, this will work. Now, you may easily dodge this by, well, jumping over the pink cards. Now, you may spam this as long as you want, but only for 3 seconds. After that, you have a 3-second cooldown once hitting 3 seconds. just so the move isn't too broken. Now, the cars may go all the way across the stage, or when just getting hit by a projectile. Otherwise, it will be flipped over, and projectile will just disappear. I repeat, jump on the pink cards. It will allow you to go an extra jump, and you will not take damage from that. Now, for his side special, I would like to call this, well, the checker throw. I don't know. For a less spammable or risky, I don't know if that the neutral special is too risky, but definitely much more damage than the cards, as the cards are very weak. We can have him throw a checkered piece. Yep. This is a little based on one of his bosses, one of his minion or bosses, as we see in his boss battle, or the casino battle, known as All Bets Are Off. This will have him throw a simple checker piece. Now, the checker pieces are not gravity affected, but are projectiles, and they may be reflected right back to him. This doesn't do major damage, but it definitely does more damage than the neutral special. Now, for the up special, once again, basing on the pink effect in Cuphead, we can summon pink dice, as, like I said, back in the basics, he may summon pink dices. He'll summon a giant one, and then steps on it, and then launches straight upwards while he's having his stick, kind of like that. Him just launching upwards and touching his stick, well, let's just say you may deal damage from that. Also, the giant dice will just appear there for at least 3 seconds. Other foes may be launched. However, a little turnouts here, and this will involve king dice as well. When stepping on the dice, well, you will go in freefall. So, this could stand as a trap if you want it to be, as it will make foes very vulnerable, as they will be in freefall. And finally, the down special. I would like to call this the curse. Now, this is kind of based on a move that one of his bosses known as Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus. Oh, it was just Hocus Pocus? I thought it was pronounced a different way. Oh well! Now, for his down special, this will have him, well, use his wand and summon at least 4 souls, or rabbit skulls. Now, this would work a lot like Sephiroth's neutral special. Or no, not the neutral special, the side special. As it would curse the foe, and after, let's just say, 5 seconds, these skulls will bash right into the foe. However, this may be avoided by using shield or dodging them at the perfect time. Now, for King Dice's final smash, we have him work like his boss battle, as King Dice will become giant, and as you see the casino background, oh yeah. Then we have his handstands, and, well, you may think this would work a lot like the neutral special. Let's turn up the speed and make it really fast. Yeah! The carts will go really fast and spam all over the stage. Now, you may jump over this, but you won't be able to jump for long. Unless you're Kirby or Jigglypuff, then that'll be a waste. However, also getting hit by King Dice's head, well, you may get damage from that. Or it's just working like a barrier. Anyways, these giant cards will do massive damage. And when I mean massive damage. He'll continue spamming these cards, and the final smash will end for at least 5 seconds. Now, for King Dice's ult, his first one can have him, well, look like that, as he has a purple-looking tuxedo suit. His next one can have a red ult, we're having him wear a red tuxedo suit. His next ult can have him wear a blue tuxedo suit. Then, we can have a yellow goldish tuxedo suit. One, because I wanted to. And 2 kind of like the Cuphead OST look, as Cuphead and Monkey Man does appear to look yellow. Or I guess just the Cuphead template in general. Except for, I guess, his dice head is yellow, but that's okay. The next one can have a green alt, just because. Then, a more violet purple alt looking alt, I guess. Then for the 7th alt, we can wear a tuxedo suit. Yep, just like a tuxedo suit should just look like that. We can also have a red tie, as we see normal tuxedo suits look like. And finally, the last on, we can have a cartoonish look, as he'll be black and white. Like 1930 cartoons are like what Cuphead was based on. Now for his taunts, starting with the first one, we can have a wink at the screen. Kind of like his entrance while just chasing after the screen, entering his mouth, and, well, then you have a different boss battle, like one of his minions to fight. Now for his second taunt, we can, well, shuffle a stack of cards. By the way, the credits are right here. I don't know if you can see that. We can shuffle some cards. And finally, his last taunt, we can say, "Hi-de-oh!" Something he says pretty oftenly. Now for his victory, starting with the first one, we'll have him shake his fingers. First, doing that, and shake his fingers at the screen, while saying, "So clever, so dapper. Yep, better believe this dice is loaded. Hi-de-ho!" The animation is based on, well, when you enter his aisle, he does this animation. I forgot which one. And the quote is based on the death quotes, as you see in Cuphead, as he will say this quote. His second victory, we can have him look at the screen kind of like that, while having him say, "Well, it looks like I won this bet. Hi-de-ho!" And finally, his last victory, we can have him just laugh directly at the screen. Yep, that's it. Just laughing so menacingly. And that's how we end this moveset. By saying, "That's it! That's what if King Dice from the Cuphead series was in Smash." Huh. That was an interesting presentation. Cuphead has a little... King Dice has a little bit of a chance, but not as much as, well, Cuphead, because, well, it's Cuphead. He's like the main character. Even though King Dice is in as a spirit right now. Pretty interesting. Speaking of that, it just reminds me of the Mii Fighters of the Undertale Mii Fighters. How do they not have Undertale spirits? Oh, what if they're saving the Undertale spirits for a DLC like Frisk? What if Frisk is getting in Smash? I doubt the Pice or any other Undertale character would get in, because Frisk is like the main character. But who knows? Pyra and Mithra got in, and they're not the main character. Rex is. Oh well. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please give it a thumbs up. If you want to help us out, then please subscribe. If you have any requests, please put it down in the comments, or any of the servers we have listed in the channel banner. Alright, that's what if King Dice was a Smash. And now, I have to say goodbye. So, goodbye.